Yeah guys, so to be honest I wasn't really sure how to start this video um, because I had something I wanted to include in it, so I suppose I'll just go straight into it. Um, this is what I was going to include. Um, Basically what it is, this is my suicide note, and it's difficult to write one of these because you're not exactly sure what to say. You want to be thankful to certain people, you want to say certain things, you want to get off your chest, because obviously you won't have time to say them again, but you don't want to be too angry because you don't want them to feel bad for the rest of their lives about you. And there's one thing I will say is that I would never ever blame anyone for this. I understand that this is nobody's fault. You know, there's factors that lead to it, but I believe that it was going to happen either way. That I was going to be depressed. You know, it's a real life thing. You know, it's a chemical imbalance in the brain, and just because we can't see it, we seem to just not give a shit about it. You know, we fob it off. But I did. I wanted to read the first two lines of this and just gonna share it with you guys. So basically starts off with this. I never thought I'd ever be writing this, and no one ever really should. I've become numb so much so that I cut myself just to feel something. And those are the first two lines of my suicide note. I go on to talk about in detail, you know, people and specific incidents or whatever. After that, um, when you're a kid growing up, you know, you never think that you're ever going to do it, or even when you're suicidal, you know, I never thought I'd be at the stage. I know I've had attempts. I've attempted to kill myself a couple of times, and I say that lightly, but you know, it's not a light thing at all. You know, and then once or twice you just couldn't go through with it. Once or twice you've been stopped, and it gets to the stage where you're thinking, okay, I'm never going to get to do this, and I've never actually written a note before for any of those attempts because it was just a quick solution. But I think the most harrowing thing to me is that this time I have put so much thought into it that I have gone through the trouble of writing a note to leave people. You know, this is easily the rawest video I've done. For people who know me or what I do, usually I just do the video, I press play and I start talking. That's why the video is jumping. I did that again today, but I had the note and I wanted to include it, so I tried to do a bit of prep. And what do you try and say about it? How do you include it properly? You know, it's impossible to prep for stuff like this. I don't really know. Um, I do these videos to try and help people and try and understand, and I've tried to make the last feel a bit positive or try and deal with the problem rather than just telling my story. But it's just this time has become very bad. And I made a decision. 2018 would be my last year, and so far I'm sticking to it. It's 100% decided, and it's 100% what I want to do right now. And it's really difficult to say that because I've talked about, you know, I wanted to kill myself and this and that, but I'm at the stage where I do, and I've made a decision that I'm going to. Um, it's no one thing, you know, it's not one thing or anything like that. It's difficult, you know, because you sit at home but you can't go to work and you can't go to meet people that you know you enjoy spending time with. You can't do any of those things because you just can't, because the depression takes over, and you know it's impossible to even get out of bed or turn on a light or anything like that. And it makes it worse because you go out and you pretend that you're doing alright and you say, yeah, it's tough, but you know, when people ask me about it, you know, people message me and stuff, or people, you know, come up to me in the street, and a couple of strangers I actually don't know have come up to me and talk to me about my videos. Just maybe one or two, you know, not saying there's lots of people out there that have come up to me, you know, a couple of people I know, and actually one or two people I didn't know, they came up to me and they talked to me about it, and they say, how you doing? And you say, look, I'm getting by and just try and foul it off, to be honest, because you really don't want to tell people that you've decided to end it all. You know, you really don't want that. You don't want to be the one who tells people that. But I just don't know anymore. I mean, I've tried lots of things to get over this. I understand how difficult this might be for some people to hear. I don't know. I feel that. Just feel like I constantly, let people down. I feel like people will understand that. People who suffer from depression will understand that. And I've got some good things coming up, good things that I wanted to do coming up, and good things I should definitely be going to and stuff like that are there, but I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to go to them, and it's probably the hardest part, probably the hardest part. But I mean, look, there's nothing you can do. This is the situation that I'm in at the moment. And, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I'm not usually left speechless on these videos, but felt I had to make one and just kind of include it. And I hope that people will learn from my mistakes. For 3.5, 4 years, I didn't deal with this at all. I didn't even acknowledge it because it's embarrassing. People say, oh, it's not embarrassing, but you treat it as if it is, it's because you can't see it and that, it's not feeling down. Depression is never feeling down. It's feeling nothing at all. It's trying to eat, but depression eating for you, so you don't. It's trying to leave the bed, but it sits in your chest, so you can't. It's hanging out in a crowded room, but it surrounds you like a blanket, so you're alone. It's not feeling sad, it's feeling nothing at all. And someone actually did message me about the Logan Paul video, and I recommend that you do not watch it. I think it's been taken down, but these things, you can find it. Basically what happens, he goes into the suicide forest in Japan, and pretty much everyone's heard of that. He finds a hanging body. There's a bitch with him, and she starts fucking laughing, and this really infuriated me with this video. She's laughing in the background, okay? And then he starts fucking laughing, and they're on about how they found a dead body, and he zooms in on the body, and he then says afterwards he makes jokes, and he has a drink because he needs to get drunk because it's the craziest thing he's ever fucking experienced. And it's the most disrespectful fucking thing that I've watched in a long time. His apology was bullshit as well. He says he gets views, he didn't need it for views. And also, in the video, he explains that, it's a coping mechanism. But he doesn't even say that himself. The cameraman has to tell him that laughing and joking is his coping mechanism. So it's fucking shit. He thought he'd make a brand new video and he'd get views and he'd go viral. And he has gone viral. But it pisses me off when people disrespect it so much, because you've got a person who is at the stage where they can't see any other way out. They've got nothing left. There's no fight. You've never been at the point where you give up. Their family are there looking at this shit and this cunt, and I hate that fucking word, laughing at him, laughing at that dead body. Delighted that he's found it for his fucking YouTube channel, for his views. And I'm sorry that I'm getting so pissed off, but it winds me up when people, because that person's dead, they deserve fucking respect. Their family deserves not to have their fucking sons or their daughters or I think it's a man, or their sons or their brothers or their fucking husband's body put all over the internet just because this prick wants to get some views. He needs the cheek to come out and say stuff like, I get views, in his fucking apology, which is the most bullshit apology I've seen in ever, really, to be honest with you. I didn't really want to talk about it, but a couple of people messaged me about it, and just reminded me of it there, and I really got pissed off with it, because who the fuck do you think you are? And I know you're not going to see this, I don't give a shit, but I'm so pissed off at that, and everything else, and it's That's the only thing I felt lately, is that kind of fucking anger. But I think it better end this video now, because it's just turning into a rant, and my intention was never to do that. This is easily the hardest video that I've ever had to make, that I've ever made. Probably easily the rawest one as well. If you're still with me, I'm sorry I lost track of everything, and thanks for watching as always, and thanks for all your support. I'm sorry.